dog is tuning into my channel on. I found an Eibenstock. It's one of those mixing machines, and for the sake of it, obviously, I took it home and it didn't work. But my first surprise was that the lid does not have an earth. Now I appreciate that most of the equipment is plastic, but you also have metal parts in here. Yes, I'm completely aware that it's somehow not connected with it's isolated via plastic, but still kind of, you know, there should be really an earth. Let's face it. But anyway, it's a German product, therefore I'm very surprised. So Eibenstock Alfra EHR 1519 or 1SB. Another thing which obviously the machine couldn't work, there were no brushes. So that's pretty clever, because all you need to do just put in some cheap and cheerful brushes, and then this piece of metal is gonna push the whole thing down. So you don't need to buy dedicated brushes. Just buy those like 10 centimeters, and then chop them off to the right length you need, and that little spring is gonna push it in. So this bit I kind of I enjoyed, but the way I see, yes, right, okay. Now the motor, the rotor, the collector looks actually immaculate. So I think if you clean that off a little bit here, then this motor is still absolutely perfectly fine. But listen to the bearing. Now this is finished. This bearing is gone. Of course, the conditions of this gear, it's difficult for this gear because it's a lot of dusty environment, mixing plaster, mixing cement, so very fine dust goes in there. So if you buy this kind of machines, you ought to take them apart every 6 months, blow them out and maintain them well. Then it's gonna last, because that really fine powder of plaster can penetrate anywhere. Now the main problem here, which I'm not going to continue building, trying to fix it, the gearbox is finished. So as you can see, or you can't, but this is not moving anywhere. So it chewed off the gears from the bottom of this. So now I would need to remove that, replace it, but I don't think it's worth the time and the effort. What I'm gonna do though, I'm going to take this motor back to life and put on eBay, because maybe somebody has the same problem with the gearbox, needs a new motor, and then it's a very straightforward, just take it off, put that back, and you have a very good machine. So a couple of good things. Definitely that brush, it's a good thing, that I really like, that carbon brush, and also the way that collector is it's done. Even though it did many hours and possibly many years, the wires are looking good, so it didn't overheat, because normally this turns quite dark brown towards towards black when the motor has been suffering. So I think that this motor was not built badly, because this looks really immaculate. This I'm gonna brush off, so that's not an issue, and bring it back to life. Now this bearing key is fine as well, but look the amount of grease around it. So with this bearing, the design is not great, because dust and fine plaster was able to penetrate. Now, doggies for tuning into my channel. Hit that notification bell, like, share and comment. Au revoir.